Hi, my name is Louis Desjardins. I'm the CEO and designer of KRONOS Audio Products, the maker of the KRONOS Pro turntable and the SPARTA and SPARTA 0.5 turntables. Soon also we will be introducing a KRONOS Phono Stage, and finally we have the super power supply, super capacitor power supply SCPS1 that's available for KRONOS Pro. Now let's first of all talk a little bit about KRONOS and why KRONOS I think is an important brand in today's audio marketplace. KRONOS was introduced 6 years ago, and in the 6-year period of time KRONOS has won over 100 Best Sound of Show awards all over the world. So we are probably the highest awarded company in the recent years and the leader in the analog turntable business part of the high-end audio of today. I have next to me here the KRONOS SPARTA, and the first thing that you notice when you see a KRONOS turntable is the existence of two platters, and these platters rotate in rotation. So counter rotation. The reason why we use counter rotation is that in suspended turntables there can be some torque force induced vibrations that blur and degrade the audio image and the frequency response and accuracy of the turntable playback. We have come up with the idea that counter rotation is the best way to nail the torque force. Two platters, exactly the same mass, rotating at the same speed in opposite directions, nail the torque force and therefore eliminate torque force induced vibrations. Now in the case of, as you can see, this is a fully floating suspended turntable. It is very, very well isolated from external vibrations, external noise, and also motor noise. The turntable is extremely quiet. The association of the counter rotation technology and suspension, we hold a patent for this particular combination. So this is a worldwide patent. Nobody has ever done this before. So don't be fooled by imitations. When you see two platters, they usually rotate in the same direction. And this is not at all the same principle as the KRONOS principle. So I have a little brochure here to explain a little bit more about the product line that KRONOS has. The entry-level turntable in the KRONOS line is the SPARTA 0.5. Now SPARTA 0.5 is a half product. That's why we call it 0.5. We believe at KRONOS that every turntable should have two platters going in counter rotation. Our logo even shows these two platters. In the case of SPARTA 0.5, what we wanted to do was to have an entry-level turntable where somebody could spend a little bit less money. In this case, the retail price is $15,000 USD. And when the customer would be ready, buy a kit to complete the turntable so that it would become the full SPARTA, which we have here. So if you have a little less budget than $21,500, you can start with SPARTA 0.5, knowing that your investment, you will still retain the value on your investment when you add the parts and move later to SPARTA Complete. We also have a tone arm that we represent, and now this is not manufactured by KRONOS but is distributed internationally by KRONOS. And this tone arm in the 10.5-inch version for SPARTA is called the Elena, and the 12-inch version is called the Black Beauty. I have the tone arm here. This is the box that it comes in. It comes in complete. It has its protractor, and this is easy setup for spin tool to tone arm distance. And this is the Elena tone arm that I'm pulling out right now. The interesting thing to see is that this is a unipivot tone arm that doesn't use a point but uses a ball. Our experience is that this gives much smoother high frequency tracking ability. The other thing is that the center of gravity of the entire tone arm resides just a little bit below the ball. As you can see, the weights are a little bit lower down, and this gives the tone arm a non-presented equilibrium, stability in the tracking. The arm wand is handmade, laid in carbon fiber. It's almost solid. It is incredibly anti-resonant and stiff, and on a wedge you can put a pressure up to 250 kilos before this tone arm actually will break. So this tone arm will not bend, it will not distort. So this is a fantastic performance device, and it is what we recommend for all KRONOS owners. 90 to 95% of our owners always choose either the Elena for the SPARTA or the Black Beauty for the KRONOS Pro.